Yo, what's going on? That's just what's going on. It's your boy Big Ange. This clip is a little messed up, so I can't really, you know what I mean? But I just want to talk about DoorDash versus Cater Wheels at this point. Cater Wheels is the new spot I'm doing, the new app. I'm doing my man, he runs it. My man Jesus, shout out to my man Jesus. Jesus. Good dude. Pretty sure when DoorDash started, they had a lot of pressures, you know what I mean? They had a lot of, that guy didn't just do it on his own and just, grew up out of nowhere. It's a lot of pressures, And I remember when the Chinese guy from DoorDash, no racial, but, it's a Chinese guy that made DoorDash. The Chinese guy from DoorDash did it, he did it when there wasn't that many platforms out. My man Jesus is doing it when there's like 5-6 platforms that's known and commercialized and has commercials and everything. So there's a lot of pressure, I think, on him. And a lot of people texting him and calling him. So he's a little, my comparison so far. I like it. I like Cater Wheels. I like the family orient, the urban orientated, the community orientated feel to it. I like that everybody basically knows each other from the other platforms. I like the uniform. You gotta wear like a little hat and a vest and stuff to be, know you representing that company. The payout is somewhat better. And the main thing I like is that it's just catering. It's all catering. It's called Cater Wheels. It's all catering. With that aspect, the reason I'm really, I don't know how I skip over, right? The reason I'm doing this blog now is I told y'all, if you on the highway from the New England to where I gotta go to Manhattan, and it's past 601, you're gonna be in standstill traffic, horrible traffic. It's 623, so you already know. So I said, let me do a blog. I'm going to be stuck in traffic. So back to Cater Wheels and DoorDash. Cater Wheels is only catering. There's no regular orders. Well, so far. Probably you never know. You know what I mean? But so far, Cater Wheels only catering. So it's like, when you see something, it's a catering order, which is every order is over $25. So, today I got a 65 and I got a 35. And they do batch orders. DoorDash used to do batch orders. They used to do batch orders. Remember, I'm a vet at this. I've been doing this for a long time. I'm going on 4 years. Full-time job. This is my full-time job. Everything else is side hustles. You know what I mean? It's like jobs. So, DoorDash used to do batch orders. I remember I used to do them, so I know. They stopped. They stopped because dumb people, that's retarded. Well, no, I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that because, not for nothing, I did it once. So when they do batch orders, they give you, let's say you're going to Diggin, right? You're going to Diggin and you pick up 2 orders to the same place. Correct? You got me? From the same place. Like, it's 2 orders going to 2 different people, but it's going from the same place and around the same timing. You know what I mean? So now you got to pick up the 2 orders, separate them, I don't know, I had a minivan that I usually use. Even if I have my Benz, I know how to put what's what. You know what I'm saying? If you got 5 bags, if you got 5 DoorDash bags, you put 3 bags on one side, and you put something dividing it. And you know that this is dividing these bags, this order. And then you can write a little paper. This is for this person. And then, either you could do that or they give you the paper, that the catering paper, you put that in to know which order is going where. So you don't make a mistake. And, you take it to one location, you drop that off, you come back to the car, you take the other one. Simple math, right? What happened with me in my situation in DoorDash is I had 2 batch orders. I had 1 Tompkins I had 2 Tompkins going to 2 different places. And I had one order in the front of it was what was it? I forgot what car I had. I know I had a car that I think it was the car before this one. Yeah, it was in the beginning stages. So I had one order in the front seat, in the back, knowing this is going to this address, and in the back I had another order that's going to that place. Separate them, simple. But my mistake was when I got to the first order, the customer was waiting downstairs. I had called them. I said, "Oh, we outside waiting for you." Okay. When I pulled up, I opened the door. I opened the door to check, like open this door, the side door, to check the order, to open open up the bag, check the paper, make sure it said her name, and then I'm like, okay, this is your stuff. When I got out, they had a meeting going on they were late for. They messed up the time of the meeting. I'll never forget this order. Never, never, never forget this order. They messed up the time of the meeting. So they was in a panic. They like secretaries or something, they messing up a meeting, whatever. So when I opened up the door, the lady's like, "Oh my God, you DoorDash, yes, thank you, oh my God." And they rushed and like bypassed me and started opening the bags. "We got this, we'll take it up, don't worry." And they started taking the bags. So now I'm like sitting there. Remember, Tompkins bagels is bagels. So if I see, you know what I'm saying? No. Yes, it was that. So when Tompkins, they took the bagels, I said bagels, so I saw bagels, so I said, fuck, I ain't say nothing. They took it. They ran upstairs. Now I go to the other order. When I get to the other order, I open it up. She was like, "This is not ours. We ordered like bacon, egg, cheese sandwiches and this and that. This is just plain bagels and a coffee." I was like, "That what?" I looked at the paper. The first lady took their order. Now I'm calling the lady panicking, and I'm going, "No, she didn't pick up." So I ran back. I get to the location. I run upstairs, and the lady, they already started eating the food. So I was like, "Yo, they ate the food. Like, what I'm supposed to do? Get that out your mouth." You know what I'm saying? So I was like, "Oh my God." They was like, "Yeah." So they barked on me, of course, and they were like, I was like, "Yo, the lady, it's not my fault." Well, it was my fault. I should have let the lady get in my car, but you had to be there to see. You had to be there to see what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? It was one of those fast things, like it jumped off quickly. So, I know they balked on me, and they were like, "Oh, you can't be doing that. We gotta reimburse them for that." Whatever. So the first person got the second person's order, and the second person's like, "Yo, we expecting bacon, egg, and cheese. We got freaking just bagels and coffee." So they was all mad. When that happened, I knew, to slide back, be easy. Wasn't calling support. I wanted to let them forget about me for a while, you know what I'm saying? But I was already getting like mad restaurants asking for me, people person skills. So when I did that, there was like, I was like, let me fall back, and I called support, let them forget about me in a while, you know what I mean? Anyway, they called me the next day. I was like, the phone rang. I was like, "Oh shit, support." I was like, "Fuck, what's up?" I was like, "Oh, I think it was about this restaurant." I was like, "Yo, man, about yesterday." It's like, "Oh, that's yesterday, man. It's over." You know what I'm saying? So they made me feel comfortable with that. Anyway, the reason I've said all that story is I have a batch order today. Now, I pride myself on all my videos to tell you I'm a vet. That's why I give you little tips. Like I just told you about the change, put the one order in front of your car and the other. It was just simple tips, but that you would know. But nonetheless, I pride myself for saying I'm a vet. Got a phone call yesterday from one of the guys over there. Made me feel uncomfortable. I ain't like it. Honestly, to tell y'all the truth, this is between us. I know it's like hundreds of dashes that's on my page, on my YouTube, and y'all leave comments, and y'all been asking me. Let me know how that thing works out. In the beginning, I was like, nah, I'm done. I started declining their orders yesterday. Like, nah, I'm not doing this, because it's going to bother me that I let somebody talk to me like that. You know what I'm saying? He talked to me a little disrespectful, and it wasn't even for that. See, this is the thing. Let me explain this story to y'all, in case I need to explain it. So, yesterday, I had an order. I knew it the day before. But I always got my peoples in the car with me. You know what I'm saying? Go get my man, we smoke a blunt, whatever. Always got my peoples with me, usually 9 out of 10. So 9 out of 10, I got my peoples in the car. So, and they drive. So I got my man with me. You know what I'm saying? I got my right hand man. And we're going to go do these orders. And then he'll be with me. And I don't have to worry about parking. You know what I'm saying? Since DoorDash did that sucker shit. And took the parking away from us. Now, Cater Wheels pays a percentage of your parking. So this is great. You know what I'm saying? That's great. That's great what they're doing. Shout out to Cater Wheels for doing that. Appreciate it. But it's a new app. I didn't really know how to use it. The guy, I was trying to, every time I put the address, I saw 30s and 40s. And I was like, what the hell? I don't see what's going on. I'm trying to get this one right here. Whatever. Anyway, so I called the dude, my boy, the one that's cool with me. The one that I'm only cool with one dude there. It's the one I know, the one that started this company, in my eyes, the one that's running it, and that's my boy Jesus. I called him. He's been overwhelmed. Like I said, it's a new company. He's probably overwhelmed. So I was texting him more or less before this phone call. But I needed it right there, like I'm at the place. So it wasn't a text. I don't, people text and they wait for text, but I was calling. It's important. He didn't pick up. Some other dude called me. I'm not gonna say their name because I'm not bad mouthing nobody. And there's nothing bad mouth about anyway. I'll tell you, explain it why. So he called me and I was like, yo, she was like, oh, let me, but it's the way he said it. He could have said it a different way, a different tone. It would have been all right with me. Or if Jesus would have said it to me, I would have been all right with it because I got a rapport with him. I know him for a long time. We're cool. We're cordial. You know what I'm saying? He could have said it to me in any tone, and I would have took it. You know what I mean? All right. But this dude, you don't know me. You never met me a day in your life. I'm a hood dude before I'm a DoorDash, Postmate, anything. I'm a hood dude first, foremost. Before I'm anything, I'm a hood dude. Straight street dude from 103rd and 3rd, every day in the streets. You know what I mean? So I felt violated, whatever. I called this dude. He was like, oh, but do you understand? We can't. And then I was like, yo, but what? Still talk to me crazy. I don't care why. I could be super wrong. You don't talk to somebody like that you don't know, number one. You don't know me. Never met me. I don't know if maybe he saw me. I don't know. But I don't know you. For you to come out crazy. So I was like, what? So then, when Jesus called me, he's like, oh, but the dude, at the time you called him, had 10 of the phone calls. That he's doing delivery. He's like, oh, whatever. So at the point, I was frustrated. I was upset. I was like, at first, y'all know I'm a DoorDasher for life. I could. Basically, the same money I'm making at DoorDash, like today, the 2 orders that the 2 orders I'm taking today from this company, Cater Wheels, I could have took 2 orders from DoorDash at about around the same price. But the other one, the 65 that I'm getting, is more than the other one. So I'm basically, it's more. So so I was like, I don't need this. I could keep doing DoorDash, taking orders. I'm just dropping orders. I was doing this thing to the gaps, make extra money. And it's not working out that way because I don't know, I'm planning it wrong or whatever the reason is. I know that I'm doing the same amount of orders. You know what I'm saying? So if I was doing 4 orders a day with DoorDash, now I'm doing 2 orders and doing 2 of their orders. It's the same thing, 4 orders. So, you know what I'm saying? When I should be doing 6 orders and getting more money. So anyway, I was upset about it, whatever. I went home, talked about milled it over. I was like, nah, on my mind, to tell you the truth, I was like, I don't need this. And it bothered me that he talked to me that way, whatever. But that took, I got a soap because I'm softball, I took a nice bath, smoked a blunt. And I really started thinking, like, I'm older now, so I did the thinking. And I was like, yo, it's a new company. They probably overwhelmed. And it's true, the guy told me there was 10 guys, 10 people, whatever. So I was like, yo, he probably didn't mean to come out like that. He probably just like, yo, the thing I understand, he's like, oh, but you're a vet, so you should know. My man, I'm a vet, but I have somebody with me all the time. I forgot, sorry. The guy that was with me, they called him to pick up his daughter at school early. So he would have went with me at the time of that order. They have an after school program. So he couldn't go with me. Actually, instead of going with me, he had to take the train home. because I was already going committed to an order. So he couldn't come with me because he had to go pick up his daughter. He couldn't go. So that happens. But if he said, oh, the day, you should have thought about the day before. The day before, I had my man saying, I would go with you. Come pick me up, we smoke this blunt, or whatever. I got my man with me. So the day before, I already had a plan that my man was going to be with me. You know what I'm saying? So instead of asking me why he came out with that, you should have thought, what? Yo, fam. I was like, what? Anyway, I ain't saying that. I said it all. But like I said, I was thinking about it. Then I called my man. I told him what happened to my right hand man. He was like, yo, but fam, they knew, you know, they got probably, you know, DoorDash got like 10 support agents. It's just probably those 3 people. You know, they go from, I was like, yeah, you know, it's true. It's true. They probably get mad phone calls from the merchant. And then, you know, dashes. So I was like, yo, you know what? Not for nothing. Right. Maybe he didn't mean to say that to me. Not that I want an apology from him, because I'm understanding now. I'm at that phase. But another thing, if he would have been like, yo, called me. You called me for that bullshit. You could have called me, but yo, my man, you know, I heard you told Jesus that I'm sorry. You know, you didn't have to explain yourself to me, but it would have been all right. But you don't have to, because now I'm good with it. I'm at peace with it. I mean, I'm like, you know what? It's right. Yeah, he's overwhelmed. He probably did not mean to talk to me that way. So, because I started declining orders. Nah, I ain't doing this. Since I've been with them, I haven't declined one order. I declined yesterday because I was like, nah. At that moment, I was like, nah, not doing that. I might not do nothing. I'm just keep doing that. But then thinking about it, you know, it's not their fault. It's 100% not my boy Jesus' fault. He had nothing to do with that. And what he told me was right, you know, but he didn't know neither. You know? Because you could say, oh, but you knew the day before. But like yesterday, what happened the day of, you know, like right now, I'm going to go get my man. He going to come with me. But then he got an appointment at 11:30 or something like that. So he can come with me for a little bit, then he got to go. You know what I'm saying? He can't stay with me all the time. So that's the plan. We want to do chill with my man. If things change during the next day. So for him saying, oh, why didn't you plan it today? I did plan it. I planned it with my man being with me where I had to look for parking. But, you know what I'm saying? At the point is this. It's a new company. They're going with the rinks. I like it. I like the company, like I said. I kind of like it a little better than DoorDash. If they had like consistent repetitive orders, I would definitely do cater with only, and I wouldn't do DoorDash. The tip situation's already being played out. You know what I'm saying? Like a couple of people that work for Cater Wheels, I know them from DoorDash. Yo, how they only straight payouts and no tip. I don't know. I'm not getting into that. I don't know. Cause like they say, you know, restaurants gonna tip, customers gonna tip. We getting straight payouts. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole different subject. I don't know about that. But like I said, why the other way it was, I think Cater was a good look. It looks like it's expand. I was trying to help them expand. I know mad managers and stuff, catering managers that could totally help them out in the situation, you know. So that's basically it. They're doing batch orders also, which is a good thing. They pay for the parking, which is a good thing. We have the uniforms, so we look responsible, we look like a team. That's a good thing. I wore black today because I want to wear my little vest and my little hat. You know? It's a good thing, man. It's a good thing. Basically. Like I said, Cater Wheels, I think in my eyes, at this point, is a real good thing. I like what they're doing, except that one little incident. But it was. I don't think it's nobody's fault. It's a misunderstanding that, you know, the street dude came out, and the street dude gotta sometimes stay inside. You know, and I gotta be understanding. It took me a little bit longer, but I am understanding, and I know that the guy probably meant no malice. He doesn't know me to be just coming out like that. He's probably under pressure. So I'm giving the benefit of the doubt, and I'll leave it at that. I don't have to say sorry because I didn't do nothing wrong. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. So I'm just gonna keep, working, doing the orders, whatever. And I know that they have some orders on the weekends, which is a good thing. DoorDash too, but DoorDash be assigning it. Well, that's a whole different subject. Anyway, y'all, I gotta get gas right here. I got my order at 8. I got my DoorDash orders 8 and 9:40, and then I gotta go to 8 and 9, but that's a standby. I'm gonna go to pick up my 10:15 at Italy for Cater Wheels. Put my little uniform on, look presentable, and go from there, man. But for now, like I said, man, Cater Wheels is a good look, y'all. I mean, look into it. I don't know if they have a website or nothing. But look into it. Dashes. I know everybody's, but I know y'all hit me up all the time. Oh, and y'all still hit me up like I'm support. Like, oh, well, why is this happening? I don't know. DoorDash don't give a fuck about us. That's what's happening. I say it on the camera. I say it in front. DoorDash don't give a fuck about us. Michael Jackson. They don't give a fuck about us. That's what it is. That's another thing, man. Like, Cater Wheels, the guy, they're a little caring. You can see. You can tell. It's genuine. You know what I mean? This nigga here. They could tell, you know what I'm saying? They care. Like, they care about the situation. They care about the orders. They care about, you're right, whatever. All of y'all don't know, I had an order at Beyond Sushi, and the 18-wheeler took out my mirror in the side. I was parked. The guy don't look like he's going to pay me anything. So I'm going to have to drama with that. But DoorDash, they basically wanted the order. That's what they wanted. They wanted the order. So I was upset at that with DoorDash, But they don't owe me nothing. I don't owe them. It's all good. But on that note, I'm getting gas. Right when I said that, the fucking low gas thing went on. Fellas, shout out to the mailbox that raised me, and shout out to the wife as well for her when we doing this. Peace.